Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm in a very relaxed, chilled out mood this morning. It is still morning, it's Wednesday. I have the Archangel Power Tarot cards with me, but I can't find the guidebook. So we just have the cards, but they do have words on the cards. Let's have a look. The 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So you might find, as I am finding at the present moment, is that you might have some like relief time, some time off. And there's no rush to get ready or it feels like there's, not that there's no motivation, but what's the motive behind it? It's so that you can reassess. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. I'm not going to put any gender to this reading. I'm rolling up my sleeves to my dressing gown. What's interesting is on the image there's somebody who's standing at the top of the stairs, and it looks like the stairs go down, well, you would say to the dungeon, but it goes down to the cellar. I feel like this is a time for you to reassess. It's a very hermitage energy. I don't feel like you're going into the dungeon. But you're waiting, I feel like maybe you're waiting to see if anything comes out of it. So maybe, okay, no maybe about it. This time of retreat is needed. Okay, let's get another card. There's the energy of being lost in your thoughts, because I've got so much going through my mind, but trying to articulate them is another matter. The Page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, and it's time to get to work. So the first card said working too many hours and trying too hard to please others, which means you may have like slacked on your own personal development. Taking time for yourself, finding your own sacred space. It does look like you might get your nose into a book. Taking time out to read. This will balance you. I feel it's time to get to work, like, on yourself. But not in a ruthless or highly energetic way. It's more in a self-nurturing, self-care way. The Three of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation, and time heals all wounds. A very important healing hermitage time here. But what I can see in all three cards is the Bird of Peace. It's time for you to receive some peaceful respite. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Raphael. Kind, understanding, giving and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. The energy here of a love for home and family, a love of home and family. Following your heart. You have to create your own sacred space, your own sacred home within, so that at any time you have somewhere to retreat to. Woo. It's time. I have the Ancient Italian Tarot. Let's see what cards want to come out. The Ten of Cups was on the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Swords. Thinking. I feel you're just about to put away your weapon. There's this energy, there is an erotic energy coming through here. Weapons are down. A love of home and family. What makes you feel at home? What do you call family? The Four of Cups. It's about you being dissatisfied, unfulfilled, unhappy. It's about being unhappy with your environment, but not seeing the sacredness behind the motive. Ten of Pentacles. This is your legacy. So the decision that you'll be contemplating is the life that you're wishing to lead. It's not about living it. You have to lead this life. As you lead, so shall you live. Ten of Swords. This feels very much like the void energy. The Ten of Swords is you're down. You're down. And you're out. It feels like you're out in the cold. Sent to the dungeons. Not quite. But it's definitely a void for you to consider what your next step is, because the Ten of Swords suggests you're not going to be doing it the way you have been. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. It's about you standing your ground on what it is that you're wanting to achieve. There's no backing down now. What is it that you're wanting? The Journey of Love. Let's have a look at the Journey of Love. I've got the card. Legacy of Light. And that comes in with the Ten of Pentacles here. It's your legacy. 53. You are called to bear light, to carry forward the legacy of a spiritual lineage of wisdom and deep service to the earth. You are a part of that spiritual lineage, a belonging that extends through generations past and generations yet to come. Honour the importance of your task and realise that you are a light bearer, that you carry a legacy of consciousness and embodiment of light upon this earth, to share for the betterment of future generations. May the ancestors of your lineage bless you with unconditional love and devotion as you carry the light forward now. Blessed be. Oh, the words. Okay. I was going to repeat some of that. I'm not going to. I'm just going to have a little drink. This oracle says to you that you have connected more powerfully with a source of spiritual guidance and instruction that is helping you fully activate your divine life mission and purpose. It is confirmation that however you are choosing to live your life is in service to the light, whether it be obviously so to others or not, and that your personal growth and spiritual path are helping the greater human soul evolve. You are acknowledged as a jewel of light upon this earth, an important link in a heavenly chain of divine awakening. This oracle also brings confirmation, if needed, that relationship issues that are arising for you now are not only about your own personal healing, but about healing the emotional legacy of your ancestral lines. To do this, you may wish to journal, dance or meditate, or dedicate a yoga practice to the healing of your ancestral inheritance, and ask that your own relationships be assisted through the karmic grace of your ancestors to step into more consciousness of love now. As I said the word consciousness, it was 11:11 on the timer. I measure time in years, in memories, and good friends. Thanks for helping me to see I can count the special ones on my hand, that I can count on you. Let's go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, drama. Card number 14. About Marie Masquerade. Marie is very much like the famed Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. She is stylish and delightful, always finding new and fascinating creative ways to amuse herself. Wherever she is, there is decadence and style, truly glamorous moments and lavish entertainments. But even she knows she is simply amusing herself, and that there is a hole at the centre of her being, where she wishes she were loved for who she truly is, and could rely only on her talent and style to express herself, and not be judged for this. To be her friend is no problem at all, as long as you remain truly yourself. Only being with her has somehow made you wish to be more like her. Look beneath the mask and the beauty and the exquisite stylings, and see into her heart. Be her friend and be her companion, but never forget who you are and what is important to you. Marie Masquerade speaks. Someone is about to invite you to be involved in something very intriguing, and this person will ask you in ways that are ever so charming, so the temptation will be ever so strong. Because this person is beautiful and talented and powerful, you are flattered. But the truth is, you run the risk of paying a very high price for this brush with fame or glory. Be sure that the politics and the intrigues are ones you truly wish for in your life, because there is often a sacrifice that must be made, and many consequences are currently hidden from you. It is tempting, no doubt, but it may not be within your best interest to pursue this strange, slightly tainted offer that will be made. The Divination Message. There is gossip and intrigue around a person you admire and wish to be like in some way. This person has need of a true friend and not the need of an admirer. This card can come up when you experience jealousy and envy of those you feel are undeservingly more successful and beloved than you are. The message is to focus on your own hard work and to create your own style. If you are the subject of such gossip, know you cannot control what is said about you. Live your life and move through this with grace. When Marie Masquerade comes up, There are some people around who want to befriend another, but simply for the influence. It is not coming from the heart. And despite her beauty and success, anyone in Marie's position needs true friends. Look inside and see if you have attempted to network instead of befriend. Know the difference. Do not keep false friends, fair-weathered friends. Be true to your own vision as opposed to what is currently fashionable and considered desirable. Creating rather than following. Very interesting. Let's go to the Archangel Oracle cards. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So this is alignment taking place here. Metatron uses sacred geometry shapes to clear and align the chakra energy centers in our bodies. Mentally ask Metatron to open your chakras and he'll gently send his Metatron cube through the crown chakra at the top of your head. The cube rotates downward, cleaning psychic toxins from your body and chakras. When your chakras are clear, you'll feel more energized and have increased intuition. So it's very much a very sacred chakra clearing time, and you need the space for this to occur. Working with Archangel Metatron. Metatron's aura is beautiful violet and sea foam green stripes. The crystal aligned with Metatron's energy is watermelon tourmaline. Ooh, struggling to get these words out. The power of love. The power of love activation cards. Let's have a look and see what we're activating today. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. I'm singing in my mind, it takes two to make a thing go right. The most natural characteristic of a soul is creation. As a spiritual being, you are continually being inspired by the higher self, source energy, and the spirit world to express yourself in the physical dimension. You are constantly in a mode of creation, even if you are not aware of it. Thoughts are creation, and thoughts are real. And even though not every single one manifests itself physically, it nevertheless creates your reality. That is why it is so important to keep your thoughts high-minded. Judgment of yourself and others lowers your vibration of love. Your thoughts don't belong only to you. Their energy is part of the collective consciousness. Your creative spark may ignite and inspire the soul or mind of another. When you are blocking your creativity, you are not fully expressing your soul. This blockage may manifest in a number of ways, such as physical pain, anger, depression, anxiety, and isolation. There may also be feelings of living an unfulfilled life. Always remember that you are of God, and God is creativity. As a loving, visionary person, you can see the potential for that which has yet to exist in physical reality. You are able to turn imagination into form. The more you attune yourself to the loving energy of your heart, the more receptive you are to inspired ideas that bring Earth closer to heaven. Let's finish this reading with a message from Rumi. It's time for a reassessment, guys. That's what I'm feeling. It's reassessment time. A self-assessment. The right choice. Card number 29. Stay close to those who know about the heart. Choose the shade of a tree that is in constant bloom. Don't meander aimlessly among the herb sellers and potion vendors. Go directly to the shop that sells nothing but sweets. Don't sit waiting by every boiling pot to have your plate filled. Not every boiling pot is cooking what you want. Not every sugar cane is filled with sugar. Not every down has an up. Not every eye has vision. And not every sea contains pearls. Rumi. Within you, I recognise my most trusted friend. We go back a long way to before that moment when time began. We knew each other then, even before time was born. So I say, hello, my old and dear friend, so lovely for us to meet again. And I feel how your heart responds with a wave of love, for it is that love that is you, my most trusted friend. On the path of love, there is not so much wrong and right in the moral sense, so much as what is wrong or right for you. The mind cannot help so much here. Only the heart can speak such truths. The mind may reject it, recoil, analyse and find all the reasons why the simple truth, the right choice of the heart, cannot possibly work and only lead to pain. That is what the mind does rather well, actually. But it doesn't mean the right choice, the heart choice, becomes incorrect. It means rather that the heart was outsmarted, that the heart has outsmarted the mind, and the mind will need to bow to the heart, even without understanding its sometimes impenetrable mysteries. Or one can choose to stay in inner conflict, fighting against the right choice, but eventually love will prevail and the way forward must be taken. So can you give up what you have planned, believed, or decided? Let the heart wisdom, that silently and constantly broadcasts its pure and true intention into the fertile womb of the universe, lead the way instead. It will lead you along the right path, to the right house, where sits the right master for you. He grabs you in a bear hug and gently whispers into your ear, "What took you so long? I've been waiting for you since the day you were born. Now we are together. It is time for us to play." It is said that one man's meat is another man's poison. To base your choices on what others have chosen for themselves may end up killing you. Better to take your risks on the angel of your own heart, wise as that being is, and dance to your own heart rhythm instead. There may be fear if others seem to be dancing different steps, but beloved, you know that is just because every heart has its own unique rhythm, and yours doesn't want to waltz so much as to tango. So why not allow it to be thus, without fear or doubt? This oracle comes with a message for you. In your heart, you know what holds meaning for you. You may or may not have a grand vision to go along with that meaning as yet, but deep within, you know what is without value and what holds value for you. You were born with those values intact in your heart, and whatever confusion has arisen for you along the way is just where the values of others have transfused into your own blood. It is time for a transfusion of holy light into that blood to be cleansed and purified, restored to its integrity, and filled with passion for what is rightfully yours, your unique passion and purpose. If you have been concerned about your path and what steps to take next, this oracle comes as an omen of good things headed your way. Clarity, reassurance, truth, and revelation. Don't hold on to a belief system or vision if it appears to be tossed on its head. Let things go the way they will, and good fortune will prevail for you. That vision might actually have been upside down all this time and suddenly able to right itself and be born for you if allowed to topple. Or perhaps there is a more fulfilling version of your vision lurking in its remnants, to be scooped up by your soul with its hawk vision and eagle deftness. Trust that if you are being drawn away from a tantalizing sweet shop, there is a more delicious array of confection just around the corner for you. So yes, have your tantrum if you must, but you will be sheepish soon, when you realise the hand of the great beloved that removes is the same hand that bestows even greater gifts. Let's finish with the sacred honouring ritual. Turn the palms of your hands down towards the earth. Say aloud, with gratitude and trust, I release that which is not rightfully mine. Open your hands upwards towards the sky. Say aloud, I give thanks for the grace that is bestowed upon me now, as I accept my rightful divine inheritance. Stand with your hands in prayer at your heart and say aloud, I honour my heart vision. I honour my heart wisdom. May my heart always be my leading light, showing me the way of grace. So be it. You have completed your honouring ritual. The part where it said about you experiencing a blood transfusion. Wow, real cleansing and nurturing energy here in today's reading, guys. I will catch up with you all soon. Enjoy your day off. Just have a break, guys. Connect with yourself and see what comes through. Okay, I will catch up with you soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.